Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. We will get started with tonight's webinar in about 60 seconds. Okay, so we're going to get started in about 60 seconds. And so if you're joining us for the very first time to hear about total life changes, I want you to go ahead and grab a pen and paper so that way you will be able to take notes. And then if you have questions, you can get back with me later and I'll be able to answer your questions after this webinar is over with. So give us about another 45 seconds and we are going to get started with tonight's webinar. And thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Thank you. All right, everybody. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started with tonight's webinar presentation about total life changes. Give me about 15 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and get this screen taken care of so you guys can see me live here on this presentation. So give me just 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and get the screen moving. 1 second. There we go. All right. So, hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Kenya Kelly. I am broadcasting live from my home office. Yep, that's me in the background. See, I lost 5 pounds in 5 days. And that's my check back there that shows that I earned over $50,000 in our company. And so, listen, I am super fired up and excited that you guys are joining me here tonight to hear all about our company, Total Life Changes. And so, if you're new to me and you're watching me on the internet or you heard about me from some way, form, or fashion, I want to go ahead and introduce myself. So again, my name is Kenya Kelly. I've been in the industry of network marketing since 2002. I was in a previous company, had some great success. I was actually featured in Success from Home magazine. And that prior company, I was named the top 3 trainer in the entire company. And I was on stage in front of over 12,000 people, which was quite an amazing thing to do. And so for me, I had success in that company and I got burnt out. And I got burnt out because I was new. I was young and dumb. And so I got burnt out in the industry. But everything I learned in that industry, I used to start a traditional business. And so a couple of years ago, I started what's called a natural hair business, meaning I have curly hair and I have shows every single year where I teach women how to care for their curly hair. And so that company is called Return of the Curls. And so each year I usually dealt with probably a couple hundred people that have network marketing opportunities. They sell this product or service and things of that nature. And they were always trying to recruit me into their businesses. And so for me, each company that I saw, it didn't grab my attention. Not to say these companies are bad, but they didn't really grab my attention. And that's because it just didn't. But back in October 2014, I was speaking to a friend of mine and he was having some major success in network marketing. And I said to myself, well, listen, if I'm going to get back in the industry, tell me which company you think I should get involved with. And this person told me Total Life Changes. And so I took a look at it, looked at the compensation plan, and a couple things happened. For one, this was the first company that I had heard of that would pay me 50% when I sold a product, 50% when I recruited someone, and then 50% check match. I didn't know what a check match was, but 50% sounded fantastic, okay? And so I took a look at the products as well. And initially, I'll just be honest with you, I didn't even try out the products. I was looking for a way to make more money. Because here's the deal. At that time, I was making money on my job. I had my hair show, but I was going through an unexpected divorce. And when that happens, emotionally, you're just all over the place, right? And so I was smart enough to still get started in the opportunity anyway. So I invested my money into the business and I said, hey, listen, I actually need a little bit of time before I can do anything because I'm going through this process. And so when you go through a divorce, you're not quite sane, okay? And so I said, give me some time. So I took 90 days after I got started into the business. And then I looked up and within 90 days, there were over 8,000 people in my team and I hadn't recruited any of them. And what happened was that when you get started in an opportunity and you get started early enough, guess what happens? There's a trickle effect. You'll eventually have people joining your business that you don't know. And that's what happened for me. Over 8,000 people were a part of my business that I didn't know. All right. And so that was enough for me. Okay. So I finally got moving in the business. Within 90 days, I had earned over $10,000. That next month, it was $12,000. And that next month, it was $13,000. And now, praises to God, we've got over 35,000 people a part of our organization. And we've got so many people in our team that are losing weight, feeling great, and earning a significant amount of money because of Total Life Changes. And so for me, if you're watching this webinar, either live or on the replay, and you're saying to yourself, well, what makes this one different than any other company? Well, here is what worked for me. One, it was how we got paid. 50% retail, 50% fast start, and then 50% on the check match. But the second thing was, with the products, I realized that even if you didn't know how to sell, even if you had no network marketing experience, you could still be successful in this business. And that because the product, they work very well, but they're also very inexpensive. And not to say something's wrong with expensive products, but when you think about trying to get a large group of people to do a few simple things, if you're trying to get a large group of people to do a few simple things, it's important that the products not only work, but that they have confidence in being able to sell the products based on the price, right? And so what happened was that I ended up getting my hands on our flagship product, which is called Iaso tea, right? And this tea is an all-natural detox tea. And I initially didn't try it out for myself, but I had heard of people that were having success, that were losing weight, and they were feeling great. And so I started selling the product. I was on social media, and I just started promoting the product because everyone said you could lose 5 pounds in 5 days with this product, right? And so I started promoting the product. And then guess what happened? I sold 160 packs of this tea in 3 days, okay? I sold 160 packs of this tea in 3 days. And I was like, what in the world is going on? And the light bulb went off. One, people want to lose weight. All times of the year, I don't care what time of the year it is, people always want to lose weight, right? And when you think about this one pack of tea, it makes 1 gallon, right? See, it makes a gallon and it lasts for an entire week. And when you think about being able to buy this for $20, the gallon lasts for a week, and then the average person will lose 5 pounds in 5 days, it was like, who wouldn't give you $20 to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? And it hit me. Everyone can sell this product. Everyone can use this product and get results. And so I knew that I could introduce people to the business and they could be successful from this one product alone, all right? And that was enough for me. So now, lo and behold, I was able to earn $75,000 last year on a part-time basis. Like I said before, working a full-time 6-figure job, running one of the largest natural hair shows in the world while going through a divorce. And I ended up moving 1,300 miles from Virginia to Texas, okay? I made $75,000. That's a lot of money. And I don't know about you guys, but that just makes sense to me, right? So tonight, I want to take the next 25 or 35 minutes and share with you guys all about our company, Total Life Changes, the products, as well as our compensation plan. And so our company's over 15 years in business. We're in over 150 different countries. And basically, you're able to operate your business in everywhere you can possibly think of, and you can make money while you sleep, all right? Our company has over 40 different products, but tonight I'm not going to go over all 40 different products because this would be a long webinar. But what I do want to do is I want to share with you guys some of the products that I find are my favorites, right? And then some of my team's favorites and my customers. And so the number one product that we have here at our company is called Iaso tea, right? It's called Iaso tea. And what it is, it's an all-natural detox tea. It only has 9 ingredients, 9 herbs, right? And what it's designed to do is designed to cleanse your body, all right? Because here's the thing. Every time you eat something, right, you're supposed to get nutrients from it and then it will flush out, right? You're supposed to get nutrients from it and then it's supposed to flush out, right? And so here's the thing. Think about this. If you are eating meat, right? You eat the meat, you're supposed to eat it, get your nutrients, and then flush out, right? Well, you're actually supposed to detox your body every 6 to 12 months, okay? You should detox your body every 6 to 12 months to flush out any of the toxic waste, right? So let's think about a piece of beef. If you have beef, right? If you have beef and you leave it on the counter a day, 2 days, 3 days, it turns into whatever, right? It turns into whatever. And so if you leave beef on the counter, it turns into whatever. And so here's the thing. If you eat that and you leave it inside your body, then guess what happens? It turns into whatever, right? And so you need to detox your body to make sure that you are flushing your body of toxic waste, okay? And so with this product right here, the average person will lose 5 pounds in 5 days with this amazing product, all right? Now, but if you're saying to yourself, I really want to lose more weight than that, then let me share with you about some of the most amazing products that we have that are for weight loss. So one of those products includes a product that's called the ACG drops, all right? And what the drops do is they suppress your appetite and they kill cravings, okay? They suppress your appetite and kill cravings. You take this product and you put 15 drops underneath your tongue every time, but before you eat, about 30 minutes before you eat, right? And the average person taking the ACG drops will lose about 30 pounds in 30 days. Right? That's a lot of weight. The average person will lose about 30 pounds in 30 days on the ACG drops. This one does come with a 500-calorie diet, all right? And so you have to stick within the diet that you're given with the ACG drops. Now, you may say to yourself, well, I don't know about, a diet like that or 500 calories, but I do want to lose that kind of weight. Well, we have an amazing product that's called the Resolution Drops, right? And with Resolution, you are allowed to have 1,200 calories a day, all right? With Resolution, you are allowed to have 1,200 calories, and the average person will lose about 15 to 20 pounds in a 30-day time frame, all right? And so we've got testimonial after testimonial of people that have lost 30, 40, 100 pounds on these two amazing weight loss products. But what we also have is an amazing product called the Slim PM. And this one does exactly what it says. It helps you lose weight, guess what? While you sleep, all right? It helps you lose weight while you sleep. And so you take this product as a drink, right? And you drink it right before you go to bed. And the average person will wake up 1 to 3 pounds lighter when you wake up in the morning. 1 to 3 pounds lighter when you wake up. Now that's a nice drink, right? And so that's called the Slim PM. Now, you may be someone and you're saying to yourself, well, I lack in energy. I need more energy. Well, we have an amazing energy product, right? And this product is called the NRG pills, right? It's called NRG. It basically says power on your raw energy, all right? And so here's what this does. This one, when you take 1 to 2 capsules a day, it's going to burn 300 calories every single day. So it's going to burn 300 calories every single day. And within 20 minutes of taking this product, it's going to give you sustainable energy all throughout the day. It's going to give you sustainable energy all throughout the day. Now, that is phenomenal, you guys, because think about it. Some of you guys, by the time it's lunchtime, you're sleepy. When you get home, you're sleepy. When you wake up, you're sleepy. And people are taking Monster drinks, Red Bull, and things of that nature. But you could take this NRG pill, right, and get within 20 minutes, have sustainable energy all throughout the day. Now, one of my favorite products we have here is called the NutriBurst. And I always say that me and the NutriBurst have like this sort of love-hate relationship, right? Now, what the NutriBurst is, it's an all-natural vitamin. It's a liquid vitamin. 100% of your daily dose of vitamin is in this bottle of NutriBurst. And all you need to do is take 1 single teaspoon every single day. 1 teaspoon every single day will give you 100% of your daily dose of vitamins. Now, everyone needs to take a vitamin because we're supposed to be eating spinach and all these different greens to give ourselves the nutrients, and the average person is not eating that on a regular basis, right? And our kids aren't eating that on a regular basis. But when you take 1 teaspoon of this NutriBurst, you get 100% of your daily dose of vitamins in that teaspoon. So that's the equivalent of you sitting down for the day and eating 10 salads, okay? Eating 10 green salads, all right? You get when you have 1 teaspoon of this NutriBurst. Now, For me and the NutriBurst, we have like this love-hate relationship, right? Now, I'm vitamin D deficient, and so I have to take my vitamin D every single day, so I make sure I take my NutriBurst. So I was getting ready to get on a flight to Kentucky, and it was like 3 in the morning, and I knew that I could take my NutriBurst, and it would wake me up, so I wouldn't go to sleep driving to the airport. So I took my NutriBurst, and I went to the airport, got on a plane with the intent of going to sleep. Well, thanks to the NutriBurst and the energy it gives you, I was not able to go to sleep. So I was a little bit upset with the NutriBurst, but I was grateful that the product does work. But recently, one of my business partners was sharing a story of her daughter. And so her daughter deals with very bad allergies, very bad allergies. She wakes up in the morning and there's mucus in her eyes, her skin peels and bleeds and all this type of stuff. And that's been going on for her daughter for years. Well, someone told her mom to give her the NutriBurst. So she started giving her daughter the NutriBurst. And guess what happened? Within 24 hours, the mucus cleared up. Right? Within a few days, her skin wasn't peeling or bleeding. And it's been a year now that her daughter has been on the NutriBurst and has not had any allergy flare-ups. Now, I'm not saying it cures allergies, but whatever was in this product cleared up all that for that lady's daughter. Now, that is phenomenal. So I want you guys to think about how many people you know could probably use a product like the NutriBurst, all right? So in addition to that, I want to share with you guys some of our other products. One of my other favorite products is our gourmet coffee. We have a coffee that's called the Delgada. We have a whole line of gourmet coffees, but one of my favorites is called the Delgada. And this is actually a slimming coffee, right? So when you take this, it tastes gourmet, it tastes amazing, but it's also going to help you lose weight. We have a young lady on our team, Tracy. She's lost over 7 pounds just from drinking the coffee. Can you imagine drinking your coffee every single day and you lose weight? Delgada coffee. Now, we also tap into the sexual enhancement industry. We have a product that's called Strike Up for men, and then a product called Love for women. And you may be saying to yourself, well, my sex life is just fine. I don't need that. But I want you to think about other people, right? And so as you age, sometimes things change, right? And as you start taking medications, things change. You know how if someone is diabetic or has kidney issues or high blood pressure, they're on all these medications. Well, when you're on these medicines, sometimes it affects you in the area of intimacy, and people don't want to talk about it, right? We know so many people that were challenged in their marriage because they couldn't have sex with their spouse. And hello. And so if you're challenged in that area, it affects your relationship. And so we've heard testimonial after testimonial of couples that had not been intimate in months get on the Strike Up in Love, and they have not had intimacy issues since. Okay, so think about that in terms of helping people and how you may be able to profit from helping people in the area of their intimacy. Now, let's see what else we got here. So I want to share with you guys about our amazing skincare line. As you can see, my skin looks very nice. Thank you so much for the compliment. But we have our own entire skincare line here with Total Life Changes. And I have 2 of my favorite products here with us. The first product I have here is called Emu Oil. Now, here in Houston, Texas, they call this oil the Benny Hinn oil. And basically what that means is that they say this is a miracle oil. So let me tell you what this oil does. So it's an all-natural moisturizer. And so every morning you apply it on your face, your body, your skin, kind of like a lotion, and it moisturizes your skin. Well, when you apply this oil to your skin, it goes 7 layers deep, okay? So the moment you apply this to your skin, it goes 7 layers deep. So here's what happens. When someone is dealing with eczema, psoriasis, dry, cracked, or itchy skin, when you apply this oil to your skin, you not only don't have to apply it all day, every day, but we've had testimonials of people that have not applied the oil again for over 7 days. Because remember, the moment you apply it to your skin, it goes 7 layers deep. There's a young lady I was riding with, and she put the oil on her hand. And within days, she said that her raised skin was going away. The discoloration was going away. Folks are putting this on their stretch marks, and they're noticing that they're not having to reapply the oil as often because of what it does going 7 layers deep. Now, in addition to that, because this oil goes 7 layers deep, it helps with, guess what? pain and joint stiffness, right? And so we do a lot of presentations. And when we do our presentations, we find someone that has pain or stiffness in the room. And we say, apply this to your body right now. And you'll see people putting it on their knees, put it on their elbows or wherever, right? During the presentation, you'll see people jump up, you'll see them moving around, you see them stretching, and you're like, they're kind of interrupting the presentation. And you're like, what's going on? And they're like, so I'm not in pain anymore. And you're like, what do you mean? Well, the place where they put the emu oil, they weren't in pain anymore. Why? Because it helps with joint stiffness. And when you apply this oil to whatever area is affected, it goes 7 layers deep, right? So just think about that. How many people you know are suffering with pain and joint stiffness? I had a young lady who had a headache and she applied it to her temples and the pain went away. Another young lady was bold. She was having pain in her mouth. And so because it's an all natural oil, she applied the oil to her gums. And guess what happened? The pain went away. That's phenomenal, guys. All right. Now, the last thing that the oil has started to do for people is that young ladies have started to apply this oil to their edges, right? Because a lot of African-American women are seeing their hair, basically the edges go away. Because when you put braids and different things in your hair, it pulls on your hair follicles and has pulled their hair out. So they started applying this oil to their edges. And guess what? The oil goes what? 7 layers deep. And so they're noticing that their hair has started to grow back. We've got so many stylists in our business that buy bottle after bottle after bottle and sell it to their clients like that because people want something to help them. And this seems to be helping a lot of people with their edges. But my favorite product out of all of our products is called the Slim R. And as you can see, this bottle is almost empty and I got to reorder another one because this bottle is like, it's like a miracle in a bottle. All right. So let's just talk about that. So for me, when I gained weight, I gained it in my hips and in my stomach. Right. And so I heard about this product and it says that it tightens and tones your skin. Right. So what you're supposed to do is you apply it to whatever area you want to tighten and tone and burn. So I started applying this product to my stomach area, right? Every single morning and every evening. I used an entire bottle. Within 30 days of me using this product, you would have thought I had some sort of surgery because of what this product did for my stomach, all right? I have a young lady, she was getting ready to go and get a tummy tuck, but she said, let me try this out for 7 days. She applied the Slim R to her stomach for 7 days, and she looked exactly like she had had a tummy tuck. Listen, ladies, for those of you all that had children, we have stretch marks and our stomach is stretched because you have babies, and we're like, what am I going to do with this pooch? This is a product where you can put on that area, and it's going to tighten and tone that area. We've got photo after photo of women that look like they had a tummy tuck because of this amazing Slim R product. So just think about how many women you know would love to get their hands on a bottle of Slim R. You guys get that? So here's the thing. We've got a plethora of different products. I only went over a few of them. We have a lot of different products here at Total Life Changes. But one of the things is this. If you're going to use the products anyway, if you're going to lose weight, you're going to feel great, you're going to tighten and tone your skin, or you're going to use that famous NutriBurst, you might as well be able to profit from it. Because what's going to happen is your friends and family are going to come to you and say, well, how do I get that? Why do you look like that? What do you want? And now you can profit, okay? Now, here's the thing. I don't want to sound like I'm money hungry, like I'm all about money. But listen, you can't pay your light bill without money. You can't buy food without money. The internet would not be working for me to talk to you if I didn't pay my bill, right? It's like I'm a minister. I can't go and do the things that I want to do without money, right? You need money, okay? And so the one thing I always adored about network marketing is that network marketing is the only place where you can invest $500 to $1,000 and turn it into $1 million. It's the only place where you could invest $500 to $1,000 and turn it into $1 million. The only place, right? Now, I do want to talk about the elephant in the room if you're watching this. You may be saying to yourself, oh, it's one of those pyramid things. It's a scam. It's a get-rich-quick thing. The person at the top makes the most money. While I completely understand why you're saying what you're saying, let me help you better understand that. So let's take the Slim R product. A company makes the Slim R product, right? And then the company has a couple options. The company can put it in Walmart and in Target, and they'll pay Walmart and Target a fee to sell the product, right? And then they get what's left over. They can do that. Or the maker of Slim R can give it to me and say, you sell it. You recruit people and I'll pay you for it. That's called network marketing. You can create any kind of product today and do the exact same thing with your business, all right? And then you may also say, well, the people at the top are making money off of you. Well, let's talk about it. So I own a company. It's called Kenya Kelly LLC, and one of my brands is Return of the Curls. I go to the trade show spaces. I rent them. I sell vendor booths. I sell tickets. I make money off of everything walking when it comes to my show, right? And then I pay people under me. So they're doing work and I'm getting paid, right? Sprint, that's my job, right? We all know Sprint. I get paid what I get paid at Sprint. But guess what? The CEO and founder of Sprint makes way more money than me. It's the exact same concept, except here in network marketing, you're able to dictate it and you're able to make millions of dollars. Sprint is not designed to make me a millionaire. It's not. It's designed to pay my bills. But network marketing is designed to help you become wealthy. So you can make the kind of money you want to make and go and do what it is that you want to go and do with that money, okay? All right, so that's the elephant. So let's talk about how you can get started in this business, all right? So to get started in any business, there's a business investment. And so to get started in Total Life Changes, there's an investment. You're able to invest between $150 and $1,700. This all depends upon your budget and how serious you are about getting yourself started in this opportunity, right? And you may say, well, what's the difference in the packages? Well, if you get started for $150, you may get a couple packs of tea, right? But if you get started for $1,700, you can get pretty much all the different products. And not only can you try them, but now you can go and retail them, okay? I'll give you an example. Let's just say you get 50 packs of tea, right? Where you're buying it at about $12 a pack, but we sell it, we retail it for $20. So you invest your $500, $1,000, whatever you do, and now you mark up the price for retail value because you're a retail person and you make your money back plus a profit. So the more products you have, the better. And here's what's going to happen. People are going to hear you've got those products, and some of them are going to want to buy it off the internet immediately, right? And some of them may say, well, I don't want to go on the internet. I want to get it from you right now. And if you have the products on hand, you get more money. It's called cash and carry. So the more products you have on hand, the more money you can make immediately, and the more of a higher retail you can make from them because you mark it up because you're your own store, all right? So you can invest between $150 and about $1,700. So let's talk about how we're able to get paid here at Total Life Changes. So here's how it goes. We get paid 5 different ways in this company, all right? 5 different ways. The first way we get paid is called retail. The moment you get started in our business, the company's going to give you a free retail website. The moment you get started in TLC, you're going to receive a free retail website. And what that means is this. If someone decides to get started and buy products from you tonight, because tonight you get started with me, right? If someone decides they want to buy products from you tonight, you can send them to your website tonight and they can order from you tonight. And guess what? You're going to get paid 50% of their purchase. So if they spend $100 with you, you make $50. If they spend $200 with you, you make $100. If they spend $1,000 with you, you make $500. Every time someone goes to your retail website and makes a purchase, you're going to earn 50%. The second way we get paid is called Fast Start. And here's what happens. Like I said, someone can invest between $150 and $1,700 to get started in the business with you. Well, here's what happens with the Fast Start. When someone joins the business with you, they purchase a package with you, you're going to earn 50% of their package. So if someone spends $1,000 to get started in the business with you, you're going to make $500. If someone invests $1,500 with you, you're going to make $750. That was one of the reasons why I said TLC is for me, because I knew a lot of great companies out there, no disrespect to them. But here was my thing. My thing was this. If I'm going to sell a product to someone, if I'm going to recruit someone, I want to get paid the most amount. It's just business. It's just business. If I'm going to sell a product and I'm going to recruit people, I want to get paid the most money. And TLC was the only thing I saw out there that was willing to pay me 50% retail and 50% Fast Start. Okay. Now, the third way we get paid is called the binary. And here's what that means. As you begin to introduce people to our business, the people you introduce are also going to introduce other people. Now you're building what's called a network marketing organization, or a binary. And so you're going to have people get started in your business in China, in Thailand, everywhere, right? And here's what's going to happen. Because you have a team, you're going to earn between 10 and 25% off of everything that happens in your team. So when your team is out there making sales, you are going to earn between 10 and 25% off of everything that happens in your team, whether you're doing something or not. And that's key. That's the residual kind of income you want. That's the money where when you are on vacation, you're still making money. I told you guys I was going through a divorce last year. That's the kind of money when I was going through, I would still have money coming to my account. When I was in counseling, I still had money coming to my account. You guys hear what I'm saying? When you're with your kids or whatever you're doing, you're still making money even though you're not doing anything. That's the money that you want, all right? Now, the fourth type of way we get paid is called the 50% check match. Now, here's what that means. This is my favorite. A lot of times people will introduce you to their network marketing business and then they'll leave you alone. You won't hear from them again, right? And that's because they got paid their money and then they're done. But the way TLC has it set up with the 50% check match is designed for the person that gets you started into the business to help you make money, because the more money you make, the more money they're going to make. So let's talk about the check match. Let's say you introduce me to this business, right? Well, here is what happens. You're going to get what's called a 50% check match every time I earn in the binary. Remember, the binary is earning 10 to 25% off your team. So let's just say this week, me and my team, we rock it, right? And let's just say my check, I make over $1,000 in the binary off my team this week. I'm excited. I get my check for $1,000. I put it in my account. I'm excited. But because of the 50% check match, if I earn $1,000 in the binary, then you're going to earn $500. Every time I earn $1,000, you earn $500. If I earn $10,000 in the binary, you're going to earn $5,000. If I earn $20,000 in the binary, you're going to earn $10,000. But here's the thing. This is for every person you personally recruit. What if you recruit 10 people and all of us earn $1,000 in the binary? Well, you just earned 500 times 10. You just earned $5,000 because of the 50% check match. That's a lot of money, okay? Let's just say you have 100 people and we all make $1,000 this week. $500 times 100. I don't know how much money that is, but that's a lot of money. That's the kind of money that you want. That 50% check match is a game changer. It's a game changer, and it's designed for you to help your people and for your people to help you earn income. That was it for me. That made so much sense to me, and I said, game on. No one can recruit me out of TLC, because that thing right there, that was amazing for me. Now, the fifth way we get paid is we get paid through the leadership bonus, right? And what the leadership bonus is this. Once you hit one of our top ranks in the company called National Director and beyond, the company is going to send you a check every single month for an extra $1,500 just for being a leader within our company. All right. So they're going to give you a check every single month for $1,500 just for being a leader within our company after you hit the level of National Director and beyond. All right. So let's recap. To get started in our business, you invest between $150 and $1,700 to get started, right? And when someone goes into your retail website, you earn 50%. When someone joins your business, you earn 50%. When your team makes sales, you're going to earn between 10 and 25%. When you recruit people, you're going to get 50% on the check match. And then the fifth way, you'll get the leadership bonus, an extra $1,500 every single month. Now, guys, I don't know about you, but that just made sense to me, all right? I know I love jobs. Jobs are amazing. They pay our bills. But wouldn't it be amazing to have extra money? I know we have a couple, a Mr. and Miss Melendez out of Alabama. They made an extra $11,000 last month. Now, last year, excuse me. And you may say, well, that's nothing, $11,000. Well, let's look at that. If you're earning $30,000 in your job, add an extra $1,000 to that. That's $41,000. That's a lot of money. If you're earning $25,000, then you're earning $36,000. That's a lot of money coming into someone's household. That's almost $1,000 extra a month. You hear what I'm saying? That's two car payments. That's a lot. That's lights, that's water, that's cable, that's food. That's a lot of money that came into their house. We have a young lady in our team, Marnita Wiggins. She tripled her income with TLC. Tripled her income. She made way more money in our company than she did in another company she spent years in. That's amazing, you guys. Can y'all imagine that, making that kind of money, and you've normally never made that from some part-time thing you're doing? Just think about how many people you could help from a part-time business. I mean, listen, part-time, guys, I made $75,000. Do you know how comforting it was to go through a divorce, to be able to pay for what you call it, counseling, to be able to move and just be able to be and not worry about how am I going to pay this, how am I going to pay that? That was so comforting, and having that with TLC to restart my life. You guys get what I'm saying? And so you got to think about how many people you know could use an extra $500 to $1,000, and you could change their lives. Heck, I know you're on the line. It could change your life for an extra $500 to $1,000. But here's the thing. The last thing I want to leave you guys with this. We have it set up in our company that if you get started with us tonight with the top package, instead of you earning 10% off of your team when you get started, you will immediately earn 15% in the binary because you got started at the higher package. If you come in with our business tonight at the top level, the $1,675 package, you're going to start earning 15% in the binary, whereas everyone else gets started at 10%. That's huge. 15% is much more than 10%, right? So here's the thing. This is what I want you to do. If you're watching this webinar and you watched this through me, you saw my post somewhere, I want you to contact me, KenyaKelly@gmail.com. KenyaKelly@gmail.com. Get back with me and let me know that you're ready to get started or that you've got questions. But if someone else introduced you to this video, I want you to go ahead and contact them back. But here's the thing. I don't want it to sound arrogant, but I've got to be honest with you. At this point in time, we're not really asking anybody if this works. We're asking you if you want to participate. I made $75,000 last year. Miss Melendez, they made $11,000 last year, right? A lot of our mentors made millions of dollars last year. So we're not asking you, oh, does TLC work? We know TLC work. TLC pays. That's it. We know it pays. And the products work, as you can see, right? So here's the thing. I want you to get back with me, KenyaKelly@gmail.com. Let's get you started in this business and let me help you get to $10,000 a month in 90 days. It's no get rich quick. There is work to be done. You got to talk to people. You got to use the products, but you can be very successful in TLC if you're willing to put in the work. So if you heard about this from me, I want you to contact me back, KenyaKelly@gmail.com. Otherwise, whoever invited you on this video, I want you to get back with them. And so I'm so glad you guys decided to watch me tonight here on this webinar. I pray that you're blessed by it and that we're able to help you be one of those families that's going to earn 6 figures in 2016. God bless you guys, and thank you guys so much for being on. Bye.